Hello, everyone. My name is Nelda Garcia, and in this presentation, I will be sharing my empirical research project titled The Impact of Technology Integration on Middle School Students' Engagement and Academic Performance. This study explores how instructional technology affects student motivation, participation, and achievement in a real middle school environment. In this presentation, I will be sharing the purpose of this research, the research questions that influenced it, the methods that were used, the results obtained, and the reflections made after going through the process of researching how technology can impact student engagement and academic performance. Today's classrooms are filled with digital native learners, yet, schools often struggle to use technology in ways that truly enhance learning. My research grew out of a simple question. Does the use of instructional technology actually improve engagement and academic outcomes for middle school students? As a middle school teacher, I see both the potential and the challenges of technology integration. This project allowed me to examine how digital tools, when used intentionally, can support student success. The purpose of the study was to investigate the relationship between technology integration and two major outcomes: student engagement and academic performance. The goal was not only to understand whether technology helps, but how and under what conditions it has the most impact. My research focused on these guiding questions. How does technology integration influence middle school students' engagement? How does student engagement differ between technology integrated lessons and traditional instruction? What patterns exist between technology use and student academic performance? And how do students perceive the usefulness and challenges of classroom technology? To answer these questions, I used a practical empirical research design. Data were collected with three main sources: a student survey measuring engagement and attitudes towards technology, a teacher designed observation checklist evaluating on task behavior and participation, and experts from reflective journals documented the teaching and learning process over several weeks. This mixed approach allowed me to capture both numerical trends and descriptive insights. The participants for the study were middle school students in the seventh grade. Students represented a range of academic levels and backgrounds. The study was conducted in a typical public school setting with experienced teachers with ages ranging between 26 and 34, where technology access varied across classrooms. Data analysis. Survey responses were analyzed descriptively to identify trends in student attitudes. Observation data were reviewed for frequency patterns, for example, noting whether students were more engaged during technology based activities compared to traditional instruction. And journal entries were coded for themes related to engagement, participation, and challenges with devices or access. These three methods helped me see the impact of technology from several perspectives. Results for student engagement. The first major finding was a clear increase in student engagement during technology enhanced lessons. Students were more willing to participate, more attentive, and more motivated to complete tasks when digital tools were involved. Activities that included interactive platforms, multimedia, or collaborative technology resulted in higher levels of enthusiasm and on task behavior. Results for academic performance. In addition to higher engagement, students demonstrated small but noticeable improvements in academic performance. Assignments completed using technology showed higher accuracy, better organization, and more thoughtful responses. Students who typically struggled benefited from features like immediate feedback, visual supports, and the ability to revisit instructions at their own pace. These findings support the idea that technology can strengthen learning when used purposefully. Technology increases engagement by providing interactive and personalized learning experiences. However, the study also revealed challenges, such as inconsistent access to devices and varying teacher comfort levels. This means successful integration requires not just technology itself, but training, planning, and support. The implications of the study extend beyond a single classroom. Schools need to provide equitable access to technology, offer meaningful professional development, and ensure that digital tools are aligned with instructional goals. Technology alone doesn't guarantee improvement. It's how teachers use it that matters. In conclusion, this research demonstrates that technology integration has a positive impact on middle school students' engagement and academic performance. When teachers combine strong instructional design with interactive tools, students not only participate more, they learn more deeply. Thank you for listening.